Chasing thunder. Tennessee whitetail. And black clouds are brought to you by Outdoor Bandits, brothers Jacob and Josh. Edited by Josh. Filmed by Jacob and Josh.
Shoot him, player. We headed back to the bank. We tagged out, baby. Alright. It's May the 9th. Thursday morning. We are back out here on this private land that I've got permission to hunt. This is the same piece of land that I killed my Jake on. I gave it about a week to settle down, so we're gonna slip back out here. We're gonna see if we can't get another one to strike up. See if we can get another one on the ground. So So we found us a spot we're gonna sit down in. There's a field right out in front of me. It's like a ridge, drops down into a slope, and then goes across the side of another ridge. And we're sitting right in this slope of this field. On the way in, I hit the owl call, crow call, trying to see if I can't locate a bird, and nothing got gobbled back. Didn't get any strikes. So we're gonna sit right here for a little bit, right here on the edge of this field, because I know there's birds here. Had a good one here last year, and then a week ago we got it on camera. There was another good bird here. He wasn't bad, but I know I got one big bird, and then a week ago I seen another bird here in this field. So we're just gonna sit here for a little bit. Well, I'm on the move again. I'm gonna kind of ease back out the way I come in. I'm gonna circle and see if I can't get one of these birds located. But all I'm gonna do is just make a big loop, kind of go back out the way I came in. But I'm trying. It's so thick in these woods, man, and growed up. It's hard to see anything. I haven't heard anything so far, but I'm trying. Just stay with me and we'll see what happens. Alright, so I made my way around the back side of the property where I shot that Jake, and I was over there for a couple hours, 3 hours at the most, trying to locate a bird, sit still in one spot, done a little calling, and I didn't get anything. No answer, no strike gobble, nothing. So I worked my way over towards the front side of the property. I'm gonna give it a run through, hit some calls, and see if I can't get anything to strike up over here on the front side. So well, I made it back to the truck. I'm out of the woods for right now. I've went around the back side of the property and the front side. Just made a big loop through there. Try to do some locating, throw some locating calls out there. Throwed out a couple of clucks. See if I can get a bird located, and I couldn't get anything to answer me. But I took my time with it. I sit down in a couple spots. I sit there for about an hour or so, just still hitting that locating call. But I didn't strike anything up. So we're going to see about maybe changing locations, because I ain't really getting any answers in this area. But it is real close to the end of the season. I don't think we got but a week left. It ends in about the middle of May. So, but they get tough to hunt when it gets close to the end of the season like this. But I ain't giving up on them. So I changed locations. I'm up here on top of a ridge now, and it's slope. It drops off down in front of me, and I can hear a bird down there clucking. I don't know if it's a bird or if it's somebody, but the last time I was in this spot, there was a nest about 100 yards to my right here that she was sitting on. But it could be the same hen. So we got picked up and moved. We didn't go far, probably about 80 yards, but I'm about 90% sure I heard a gobbler back here on the side of this ridge. So I'm just sitting on the edge of it, and I'm gonna keep an eye out. I'm gonna sit here for a little bit and see if he shows up. So alright, so we're headed back to the truck. We got up here in a different location. We were sitting on the side of a ridge. We was doing a little calling, and I had one gobble. I'm pretty sure I had one gobble. And picked up and moved about 80 yards where I was from. We sat down. We called again. We didn't hear nothing. So we just sit there for a little bit and wait. I gave him probably a couple hours sitting there waiting on him, see if he'd show up. I hit the call one more time, sit there and waited a little bit. And I didn't hear nothing else or even see him, so I didn't even hear the hen anymore because we had a hen up here too that was clucking, but I didn't even hear her anymore. So I'm gonna ease on back off the hill here. I'm gonna head to the truck. Probably go grab me some lunch and may try to get back out here again this evening. Well, I came out to a new spot. This is the third spot today that I came to. I ate me some lunch and I got back in the woods. When I first got here, I heard a couple different gobbles. So I got in as close as I could to them, gave them some calls back, and then I had a cow come in at about 10, 15 yards away from me, and I watched him ease off the hill to my left, and there just so happened to be a turkey right there about 40 yards from the coyote. So I tried to push the coyote off so he wouldn't mess with the turkey, and I think it pushed the bird off too. So, but I don't know. We're gonna sit right here for a little bit, maybe do a little calling, and we'll see what happens. So we're on the move. We came up the road just a little bit. We're gonna come down this second ridge. I was on the other ridge over there across from me, but we're gonna come down this ridge instead, because that coyote that was up there on the other ridge with me, he wound up pushing this bird down in there a little deeper in the woods. So I'm trying to circle around on him and see if I can still get on him, but he's still gobbling. He didn't get very far. We're gonna see if we can get in here and get on it, get it done. I was making my way down this ridge on the edge of this power line. I was making my way down it. I can hear them hens over there clucking on that same ridge I left. But that gobbler that was on this ridge, I think I wound up bumping him. He was roosted in the tree when I was coming down the edge of the woods there, and I bumped him off the roost. There are turkeys everywhere over here. I had one roosted in the tree not too far from me now. I had one gobbling that the coyote was chasing. I got a couple hens up here that are clucking and carrying on. This is a pretty good spot right here. So we're just gonna hang out. We're gonna see what happens. Alright, so we're back at the truck. I'm headed to the house now. Pretty much called it a day. Those birds at the third spot we went to today, they were gobbling. They were answering to the calls. Had some hens down there also clucking and carrying on. But we had a coyote come pretty close, within like 10, 15 yards, and he was hunting the birds too. When that one come up the ridge there and got pretty close to me, about 80 yards out, he bumped that bird. That bird got out of there, and then I shoot the coyote off, and I tried to circle around on that bird. Come to find out, I guess there was another gobbler in the tree roosting taking them an evening nap or something, I guess. I have no idea. But I wind up bumping him out of the nest, or out of the roost, sorry. And I sit down there, and me and the hens were clucking back and forth, and then the hens got quiet, and it just went quiet for a while. We sit there for a little bit, did a little more calling, still nothing. But that was the best activity I had all morning, and I might try to slip back over there in the morning and see if we can't get them fired back up again.